are there any particular standout use cases that you're seeing, or market sectors that you see as having big opportunities by adopting AI?
From my experience, I would say sectors like healthcare, finance, retail, manufacturing, insurance, things like that. And I think the thing that all of these sectors have in common is they rely a lot on traditional processes, and they have a lot of repetitive process. So things
Okay.
that are done manual that could be automated,
Yep.
right? So, and I think that's one of the reasons why there's a lot of potential, especially with the emerging techniques and tools that are happening
But
at the
but but
moment.
it, but it really is everywhere, right? Any
But
any
it really
sector
is,
can.
but
Yeah.
it really is everywhere. To be honest, it really is
And
everywhere.
and and is that the gap? One of the biggest areas of opportunity that I see is that organizations specifically don't actually understand how much data they
Mm,
have beneath them.
mm,
They've got this history of operating, often going back many, many decades, and
mm,
that the data that's followed them on that journey comes in many forms, right? It'll come in paper form, it'll come in Excel form, it'll come in cloud form. It doesn't really matter, but
yeah,
there's a journey to be had there. My point is huge amounts of data that they're sat on,
yeah.
but isn't that the point? They're sat on it,
They don't
right?
do anything
And they
about
don't
it.
do anything about it. But I
Mm,
wonder, because if they knew, if they realized the power of patterns and prescriptive or predictive data analytics, I
yeah,
don't think they'd be sat on the data,
yeah,
because it's such an enormous competitive advantage. It
yes,
doesn't make any sense to sit on the data, right?
yeah.
So it is part of the job bringing that to life for organizations and helping them understand.
Exactly, exactly. So I think there is a big problem with organizations that they just don't know. They just don't not aware of the potential and how much can be done with all the data that they have, right? I've sat with potential clients and clients, right, to discuss what their problems were, and what are the types of data that they were collecting, all of that stuff. And most of them, you need to kind of like push them to tell you what they have on their minds. And we've talked about this before, right? I think people, first, they might not understand the power, but second, they might think that that is too sci-fi. So they don't even,
As in, they can't even get there if they
exactly,
wanted
this,
to.
like, well, it will be great if we could do this, but oh no, like, I'm not even going to say it because that is too crazy.
Yeah.
No, but it can be done. And something that I often say is that, even if it's too crazy, just tell me what you want to do,
Amazing.
because then we can discuss and we can see if that's feasible or not.